You look awfully young.
Yeah. I'm Rob's little brother.
Oh,
Yeah, why are you so shaven?
I've got to do a job that I can't talk about.
And why did you shave your face?
Because is that a joke?
Yeah, pay attention, we move fast.
Hey, without further ado, let me do the honors. Padalecki and Jensen. So listen,
You gotta go.
I gotta go. I'm flying on a plane. I won't be back to say goodbye to the guys or to you also.
Do they know where you're going?
No, I can't tell them yet.
Okay, I'll tell them.
No.
Okay, Jared, you tell them.
No. So he's no.
No, we're not talking about it. Okay. But listen, hey, what happens in Denver?
I don't believe you.
No, it doesn't necessarily.
no one's recording. No one's recording.
Listen, I am very excited for whatever he's about to do, because he won't tell any of us.
But I feel like somebody could follow him to the airport. He's flying out of Denver International.
Yeah, anybody finds out, report it immediately.
Well, it's a good thing I'm flying out during your panel, because no one's going to leave. So anyway, this is goodbye from me. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right.
Share.
I was like, do you know where he's going? Nobody knows.
He was like, do we go ahead and say it?
No.
No.
Why are y'all whispering? I don't.
Because you are.
I'm excused. I'll yell.
All right, Denver. You are a mighty crowd. I'm gonna give you that. Well, it is awesome to be here with my dear friend and Jared. And they are two already. We haven't even started. I'm 2 out of the gate. It's not fun. Pay attention. I move fast. Well, me, right? I know. Norton.
Billy.
Billy.
Billy, we talk about your hair right now? Because it is on fire.
Literally how he gets it that way.
He likes the size. Perfect.
Who here is a brand asking first time? Who here started watching Supernatural during or after the pandemic? So I have a question for those, the latter. Was the general consensus sort of like, well, I'm gonna be stuck at home for a while. This was a long damn episode.
Here's a good way to waste a lot of time.
It was very creepy.
It was crypty?
Yes, because I'm watching The Boys.
Oh, she's playing the boys. So usually Supernatural is the gateway drug to the boys, but now it's a little, yeah. You went with the hard stuff first. And then
What do you mean hard stuff?
Nowhere to hold 'em. Nowhere to hold 'em.
That's it, guys.
Jordan's like, sorry, it slipped. I didn't mean to do that.
She called it pretty, and now he's just being a little... You're pretty sick.
All right, that's enough. Thank you. Let's take some questions.
Right side straws.
Let's go that side.
All right, this is a question based off of Sam and Dean, how they would answer. In season 15, we find out that Lucifer being killed with the Archangel blade, but Meg survived. While Dean was possessed by Michael, why didn't you guys just go full on Matthew Lillard, like stab him, right here, man, kill Michael, and then just heal Dean?
Well said. Thank you. Because I think Dean would have woken up after Michael was gone and been like, I have 37 stab marks. But did you need to do it that many times?
He wasn't exactly possessed. Michael was in there and he had him walk in that cooler.
Sure.
So while Dean was there,
It was cozy in there. It was cold.
Yeah. Dean was on ice.
could get Michael out of there. Dean was.
Listen.
Don't pull the string.
You can't pull the thread. It'll all unravel. Just go with it. Yeah, those are writer questions and writer problems that they deal with in their writer's room. That's the place that we're not allowed. And we're not allowed because we ask questions like that.
Until the sequel.
Thank you for your question. Still supernatural.
Supra.
Hi. Good, how are you?
Good for you.
That's your question.
Very good. Thank you for your question.
Great. Well, they're getting easier.
So if the events in Supernatural were to happen in real life and Sam and Dean were real, which villain do you think would be the most likely to succeed in his efforts?
I think Ruby did a pretty damn good job at fulfilling the same I love Jensen, thank you. And back off. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it.
Get a rim shot for quoting Beyonce.
You should. I'm going with Ruby because her wiles distract me. And continues to distract me. Don't go there with wiles.
I'm gonna go with Crowley. And because I think he was, I don't know if it's necessarily, because he was smart enough to really play both sides of it. He could act as an ally to the people that he's trying to, to get at. I just think he had a lot of smarts in how to operate both sides of the good and the evil. Wow. Yeah, no secrets. No secrets. Rob.
So Rob didn't his line too.
Exactly. Yeah. What about you? Who do you think would have had the best chance of succeeding in their devious plans?
Amara.
Oh, that's a good answer.
With us or with you? Oh, come on now.
She kind of did succeed with me.
What?
Thank you. Hi.
Save us.
Who, alive or dead, would headline your dream concert?
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. So, not a Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. Copy that.
I know who would headline my dream concert now, but I would have loved to have seen, in the height of their fame and success, the Beatles and Elvis. I can't imagine getting in a room like that. Like, people were passing out, so I think that would be pretty neat. And I guess,
Does that not happen to you?
what about you? You were not supposed to. I'm asking you. She didn't say anything yet.
Probably Nirvana, just because.
That's a great answer.
Good answer.
Were you alive when Nirvana was alive? Were you
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Don't pull that thread!
Don't pull the thread.
Oh, shit.
I just heard all shit. Well, I'm glad you have good taste in music. That's yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Hi. So this is for you all personally. If whenever you get to heaven, if you got to play your greatest moments, scenes, what would yours be personally?
For Jared Jensen or Sam Dean?
Jared
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Jensen. About your Jensen!
I can kind of, unfortunately, I would probably do a better job of explaining the scenes of why I ended up in hell instead of seven. Heaven? Instead of heaven?
How did you end up on 7th Heaven?
Good question.
You kind of take it for very one second.
So, non-sequitur, when Supernatural started, my friend at the time was on a flight from LA to Vancouver, and she was next to me, and they're like, hey, what are you doing in Vancouver? Oh, visiting my boyfriend. And they're like, oh, what's he doing there? She's like, oh, he's shooting a new TV show. What's it called? Supernatural? And the guy next to her was like, oh, no way. Is he the short one or the one from 7th Heaven? She's like, well, Jensen's not short, Jared's not 7th Heaven. I appreciate it. Barry Watson's a handsome fellow, talented dude. I don't know. You know, I think I wouldn't mind. I think just thinking, you know, being here obviously, the final time anybody called cut on Supernatural was a pretty magical experience, and it was so otherworldly for those of us who were there. For me, especially, I can just speak for myself, that I almost didn't save it to my hard drive as much as I would have liked to. It was just so overwhelming. Seeing the crew that Derek Bobson call, cut, you know, that's a wrap on Supernatural. So I think I was so emotional inside, but I didn't really get a chance to do it. But I remember that feeling. You know, he and I have run a marathon together, and we've got some marathon days, marathon episodes, marathon seasons. Being a parent, being a spouse, you know, being a friend, and all that. But when they called that's a wrap, when Bob called that's a wrap, that last day was a feeling unlike anything I think I'll ever experience again. So I'd like to re-experience that.
Yeah, every episode we would, you know, when an actor would be done with the episode, the person would be like, or the director would be like, okay, that's an episode wrap on so and so. And then at the end of the seasons, they were bigger. He's like, okay, that's a season wrap on Jared. That's a season wrap on Misha. Only one time did they say, okay, that's a series wrap. I'm gonna go with, this is gonna be an obvious one, but I'm gonna go with my wedding day. And not because it's like, you know, that's the thing you should say. Like, it was literally, he was there. It was literally one of the best parties I can ever remember. We had...
And he had to pay for it.
No, I didn't. I have 2 daughters. That was a fun day. I would happily relive that one. So yeah, and then of course the birth of my children, the time. This is another one I would say, and I bet you'll agree with me. the first time that our parents came to visit us on the set of Supernatural. And they got to meet everybody, and I got to see us work together and see us lead a show and lead a crew and a cast. Those were some proud parents. And seeing that in your parents' eyes, that's a pretty cool thing as a kid.
Thank you for your question. Hi there. Sorry?
Your Majesties.
Your Majesty. Just call me King Charles. Don't call me King Charles.
So I understand for logistical and creative reasons that the show is set in America, but the rest of the world exists. And so, so my question is, since the boys regularly had to leave the country to fight monsters, what foreign destinations?
Probably Vancouver. Come on, man! Is there a better answer? Damn it!
What foreign destinations do you think would be the most fun for them, and what might be the most challenging for them?
I hear Everest is difficult to.
No, not physically challenging.
I'm going physical.
I think it'd be funny to have the brothers go to, somewhere in Eastern Europe that's really haunted, like some castle or something, and they don't speak the language. And the language barrier, I think, would set yourself up for just a lot of really good material.
I was going to say something similar.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was going to say Poland. I've never been to Poland, but I'm Polish, and apparently, I don't stand out.
That'd be hilarious if
we all look like
some Polish person came up and just started blasting you in Polish, and just assumed because he looks the part that he speaks it. And I'm like, why are they talking to you but they're not talking to me?
What's a Padalecki? So I feel like that'd be difficult for Sam to go to Poland and do the short.
Maybe we utilize that in still Supernatural. Supernaturales?
Like Dean seems like you really like Argentina,
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
Women,
Yeah, no, Dean loves to go down south. South America. To the southern hemisphere. I go all day.
That's another one. Go all day.
It's okay. I move fast.
That's not always good.
Until I don't.
Oh man.
Okay. Y'all are filthy.
Yes. You're after Sebastian.
Sebastian's fault.
Yes. Yes.
He was just on stage. Yeah, I can still smell him. Yeah. That's the issue. That's all right. All right, come on, guys. Out of the gutter.
Why?
And into the sewer with me. Oh, I had a cookie backstage.
Did you smell it first?
We should continue the questions. Hi.
Baby is an automatic car, right? Automatic transmission. So when you're coming down the real fast scenes and the cars on the back highway, why is someone shifting gears?
I'm gonna tell you all that it's gonna probably upset you. The engine, the motor sounds that you're hearing is not what's happening in front of the camera. That's something that post-production puts in later in the whole post-production
Also, practically,
sequence.
automatic cars still do have gears. So, you know, if you go from drive or overdrive to first, because you need more torque, or you want to drive line a little bit, you can go to first, second, third, drive, overdrive, neutral, reverse, and so you still might, I have an automatic truck, and if you want to drop gears, because you need, it's a rev higher, you need higher RPM.
And I will say that, you know, number one, we had a 502 big block in it. The transition between gears was not always clean, so it may have sounded like a manual, a standard.
The transmission's back in the clutch.
Yeah, it's like. So
it wasn't the double clutch transmission you find these days in like supercars. Right. It's already pre-shifting and.
So it could have been production that you heard that just, you know, an old automatic transmission that just sounds like a modern standard, or it might have been something that was laid in by post-production that wasn't even the sound of the car.
I would guess that.
Yeah, probably is. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm Candy, this is my first convention.
I love Candy.
So let's see if I can spit this out. With the okay, with the cameo of Jensen going on to Walker, and then Jeffrey Morgan being announced to go on to The Boys, and basically maybe a cameo of Jared, and what would he be?
On the boards or on the,
Boys.
oh gosh. Well, I have talked to Kripke.
As we do.
As we do. And I guess he did mention that he'd love to have me on it. I'd love to be on it. My big deal now is I'm a 40-year-old man with a wife and kids. Like, I don't know if there are enough squats I can do to get back to where I was 25. So.
I did it.
Yes, he did. I'd love to. If I do get to make it, you know, because I'm busy in Austin also, currently, I'd love to be a villain. I'd love to be a villain.
And what would be your superpower? Imagination now.
I think, let's just say, you know, I bring the hammer. Like Thor. You know, this Thor, the hair and stuff, and the bad Thor. The old mirror. There's building. I have a shovel as well. I would need it, and a ladder to climb out of the hole, but I do it for myself. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi, boys.
Hi.
I have to do another one.
I'll believe you.
Rosa here. I'm gonna go, like I did yesterday with Misha, get more serious. You know, I have to take something out of my chest. When I met you first and I didn't know your families, I was God, they're so lucky to have you. I have seen your families, I've seen your wife and your children, and they are miraculous. So I want to get that out of my chest. Those wives of yours and your children are beautiful. So my question, you're always going away. I didn't go through that. I have two boys, they're 8 and 22 now, and so I spend a lot of time with them. I'm blessed. And I have one favorite thing that I always do with them, and I build Legos. I can't do that anymore, like, I'm 22,
They can still build Legos.
Yeah.
Shoot, I still play with Legos.
One of them wants to play board game with me, and then I said, can we go to Legos? But what is your favorite thing to do when you come home with your
funny enough, I have a video on my phone right now. So Shep, our 8-year-old boy, our middle child, had his friend over, and Jen woke up and took a video because it was like 10 a.m. in Texas, and they were still sleeping. And she took a video of the floor, and she was like, I guess the Lego bomb went off last night. So Legos everywhere. It was like a Home Alone booby trap system. And I do love playing Legos. Where I live in Texas, we have couple acres, and the boys, Tom loves to throw football or play basketball. Shep loves Legos. Odette loves to dance and sing and have like dance parties. They all love to play in the pool. And so I think when I think about as they get older, I realize I'm just gonna have to let go of what I want.
All right, Jared.
I'm gonna have to let go of him too. What? That was good. That was good. Thank you. Sports, Legos, dance party.
Oh my gosh. And really bad jokes. That's
And rock, paper, scissors with Odette. She loves rock, paper, scissors.
Mario Kart. And no, the Switch. Do the Switch. But that's it. Like my kids don't play video games. There's, that's it. That's the only video game we have. So it's the only one we play. But my daughter's starting to beat me, and that's not okay. Because I'm not one of those parents that's like, I'll let you play. I'm like, you gotta beat me. And that's usually the first thing that happens when I walk in the door is JJ's like, throws me a controller, and she's like, let's get it on, Dad. And I'm like, oh, wait, okay, let me pick my guy. She's like, I already set it up. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be this guy. You're like, that's who you're on. Well, okay, fine. So I do let her, she gets to pick who I am. That's fun. And she always picks a shy guy. Yeah, I'm a shy guy. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
So this is my second convention, and last year I asked Jared a question. This is my grandma's third convention, and she still hasn't got a question. So I'm gonna give her my question.
All right.
Little story. First, she lost her daddy in January. Okay. And so this is very special to her because we all shared that together with each other. Anyway, my question is, if you guys could go to vacation anywhere, no holds barred, anything you wanted to do, where would you want to go and why?
So sorry for your loss. You have a family here as well. I think I have a few ideas. Do you have one that stands out to you yet?
I don't know, instantly I'm like, I would go to space.
That's awfully high.
I know there's not necessarily a swim-up bar, but that's true. Space. Space anti-gravity bar. Dude, can you imagine like getting a cocktail and just like...
You couldn't do that because you have a mask on. You can do that. But you would just get the front of your like NASA mask.
No, you'd be in the International Space Station.
Okay.
See, they need to make that into, what was that movie? WALL-E. You know, the big space... I mean, I don't agree with like just,
The fat floaty chairs.
Hey, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Don't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's not really a real answer, I don't think.
She said it's wearing no.
Okay, fine, space.
That's a good answer. Mine's probably more boring. No offense meant, intended, if I never see a beach again, I won't be unhappy. If I never see the mountains again, I will be very, very unhappy. I love going to mountains. And this summer, for my 40th, Jen took me to the Dolomites in northeastern Italy, and we went on a few little hikes, and they're just stunning mountains and clean, fresh air, and all the food and grandpa and limoncello you can care for to that month to feel normal after that couple of weeks. But I'd probably say the Dolomites. Yeah.
If you could vacation in any place in time, when would you go?
I'm not going like to the Wild West. They didn't have a bathroom.
They didn't have toilets.
Well, that's not a problem for me, but I gotta go.
That's right, I'm going right now.
Is that this whole thing? 15 and a half years I do this shit.
Literally?
As they're going, in time, man, I kind of think back to the British invasion, kind of like the late 60s. I think late 60s with watches, with wines, with music. I love scurvy, start with fever. Right, yeah, no, sounds great. Yeah. Put me in 1970.
87? 1970.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a couple hundred years earlier. I would go.
British music, not like.
Oh, I thought you meant like. Yeah.
The revolution.
I don't know. The British are coming. The British are coming. I want to call this like a polar beer.
Scurvy, polar beer, and the Declaration of Independence. If Nick Cage gets to see it, I want to see it too.
I would go 100 years in the future. Because I think 100 years is enough time for
You to shave?
for most of what is present to be either heavily altered or completely changed. So I would want to see what that looks like. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's it. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
My question is, if you could add an episode anywhere on the show that doesn't change the plot at all, what would happen?
The brothers would go on vacation. To space. 100 years from now. To a mountain range that doesn't exist right now.
Cool. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, TikTok plates.
Yeah, stuff's happening.
I like that. You know what I really like shooting, and we joked about it for years, and the writers listened. But the pre-sadness part of the finale, where the boys are just hanging around the bunker, doing whatever they're doing when they're not risking their lives and saving others, was fun. Just to do nothing. And it felt very true. You know, we see these boys.
What do we call that? Was that the sweet spot?
Yes.
Yeah, that time between Jack walking away and those damn vampires. It actually wasn't even vampires. It's just stupid rebar. Who leaves rebar exposed like that?
Vampires.
Ridiculous.
I think.
I did that on purpose!
Yes, it was written. It was clearly. It's not about that forehand. Yes, it was. Wait, what?
Vampires did it on purpose!
Possibly.
Yeah, it could have just been a coat hanger. No, it had to be a spike. That's a supernatural box.
Yeah. It's a picture boxes. Culture fly boxes. They're subscription boxes. You get little things.
There's a rebar.
Last one they have a rebar, yeah.
Oh, that's not cool.
I'm gonna have to talk with them. What are they called?
Cutter fly. Culture fly. Culture fly.
Culture fly.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Oh no, this is a first.
So Butterfly is like Voldemort. Like you can't say it.
What's happening?
Butterfly.
So, plot twist, this is our new last question song.
P.S. for you guys.
What do we, is this a fire drill? Not a drill? Not a drill, guys. Alright, so let's grab everything, pick it all up. We're gonna suspend and extend this little moment with us. Everybody,
and Loud Swing is gonna stay
calmly
on
find an exit.
Like
Calmly find an
Titanic?
exit. We'll be back as soon as we figure out what's going on, okay?
Yes.
Okay, guys. We'll see you in a minute. What? Okay, everybody sit down! Okay, never mind. A young child accidentally pulled the alarm.
He heard Butterfly.
I don't know why Jared did that from stage. Fast, but he's a bit of a wizard. Okay, well.
There you go.
False alarm.
Who wants first shot at the kid?
No. Billy.
Is everybody back? Have we got everybody back? Still waiting on a couple more? Look at those. Those guys were like out. They're like, I'm getting caught in this.
They're already on a plane at the airport.
All right, hold on. We're still waiting on a couple more. Yeah, they must have been out.
Chuck?
We're good. They're resetting it. Okay. All right. All right. We're good. Just ignore the flashing lights.
And the voices.
If you have epileptic tendencies, close your eyes, please.
That was alarming.
That one deserved it.
It like hurts a little bit of my soul. Like it's each time. Oh.
As we were evacuating, I was gonna be like, y'all all be careful, we'll be here. We've got a bunch of time to come back.
Yeah.
Everybody.
We've survived fires, but not rebar. Okay, we're for your question.
Question did that.
That's okay.
Well, hey,
It was Butterfly.
it happens.
Culture. Culture.
I'm not gonna say it. I saw what happened the first time. I'm not gonna say the real word.
Sorry, what was the?
I did stab you last Denver with a piece of Rosso.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. That's clearly left a mark on me. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. How's it going, buddy?
Hi.
Hi.
Kellen.
You got fans.
I just did math, and Supernatural is 10 days straight episodes. Have you ever spent that long on something you didn't get paid for?
Yes. Angry Birds. Words with Friends. Mario Kart GoldenEye.
Toon Blast.
What?
What?
Gummy bears. Not non-Colorado gummy bears.
The Adventures?
Promise. Yeah.
Running on a treadmill that goes nowhere.
It goes in circles. On a gerbil. There have been apps on my phone I've had to delete because I couldn't not open them. And Ackles and I and a few buddies have a Wordle text thread, which is just our Wordle score for the day or something.
Posting our results. We're not competitive.
Yeah. If my alarm is set for like 5 a.m. to go to work, and I wake up at 3:45 a.m., then I'm like, well, I could go back to bed right now. I'm just gonna do Wordle really
Just
quick.
not Wordle of the day.
And of course, then you're awake.
So stupid.
Look disgusting. There's also Quirtle and Turtle. You're welcome, and I'm sorry.
It's also a math
So yes, the answer
Yes,
is
yes.
yes. And you will find many more things in your life that you will spend many hours on that you will not get paid a dime for.
Changing diapers.
So,
what about you? What's your favorite thing to do for 10 days that you don't get paid for?
Video games, yeah.
what's your video game? Minecraft.
I've seen my boys play that. That makes sense. How old are you?
11.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. My 8 and 10-year-old boys play that constantly. So,
Halo stole a lot of my life. When it first came out, I was, I think the neighbors kind of had to come over and check on me to make sure I was still alive. I was, living in LA. I had a couple of roommates, and we literally we might as well have boarded up the windows. We drew the curtains and just were zombies for like a week. So yeah, that'll happen, and it'll continue to happen. I hope whatever it is you decide to spend your time on, it at least enriches your life.
Dylan, what's your name, Dylan?
Helen.
Kellen, let's hear it for Kellen. Thanks for the question, buddy. All right.
Hello.
Hello there.
My name's Savannah. So my question is going to be, out of all of your guys' time spent on Supernatural, what's the thing that each of you guys take away the most? Avoid remarks.
I think I can answer that honestly. It doesn't have to be a theoretical question. I know, our last day of Supernatural was September 10th, 2020, so just over 2 years ago. And I still have friends, I have family, some of whom I've known for years, and some of whom I haven't met yet. And so beyond the memories, beyond whatever you can download on Apple TV or Washington TV, what's been the most regular part of my life since SPN has been, this people you've seen on this stage earlier in this convention hall earlier. So, yeah, and that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's an easy echo for me. Certainly the people who have had the absolute privilege of crossing paths with and getting to know and enriching my life on a multitude of levels has largely been because of this show and what it has brought into my life. But I will add to that in saying that what I learned while shooting Supernatural and also shooting, not just offset, but onset as well, is largely responsible for the adult that I am today. The life lessons, the work ethic, there's so much I think in what we did, both on and off screen, that has helped shape who we are. And that is something that will never, that's lifelong. So lifelong friends and lifelong lessons. Thank you.
Hi, how are you doing?
So I was wondering, which you think is the better movie? Thomas Kincaid's Christmas Cabin? Or
Yes.
Devour?
Christmas Cottage.
Sorry. It was more than $5, so I didn't.
Well, I think that's kind of obvious. Or Devour.
Or Devour.
Oh, yes. Very similar movies.
We didn't have any wild cats, so I think Christmas Cottage is.
No way. Christmas Cottage. Critical Scholars has a slightly more impressive cast than Devour. I don't know.
It had that one guy in it.
Yeah, that one guy. Sorry. He's got those weirdly bent legs. What's your answer? I'm pulling back.
Stonehenge Apocalypse.
Agreed. Yeah, but that was a documentary. That doesn't really rank in the same category.
It should have been a docu-series. There should be a sequel and a prequel.
No, it's not. Let's not encourage that. Thanks. Thanks for that deep dive.
Thanks for homework, guys.
Next time. Hey, hi.
My name's Whitney. I'm officially known as the Duck Lady to many people here.
Hey, it's the Duck Lady.
James Patrick Stewart signed something earlier, and I wanted to get your reaction to what he signed and what he wrote.
Well, what was it, and what did he write? All right, let's see this. What do we got?
Yeah.
It is a ball cap that's Singer salvage.
Oh, no. No.
Too soon. Too soon.
And it says bullet with a... See, she's rubbing on nice things.
Yep.
He's brave.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Duck Lady.
There's a reason his character is named Dick. He's amazing. I'm sure you've got the videos.
Yes.
Awesome guy.
He's so awesome, though, that he makes his character so easy. Yeah, that's
Clever.
that's unfortunate.
Clever, but the feels. All the feels. All the feels.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Thanks, Duck Lady. You know what you should have said, Duck Lady? You should have said, Bobby Singer should have ducked.
No! Yeah.
Did you eat a cookie? You should.
What he wrote was his idea. So.
No, I know, it's clever. Very clever.
Okay. Thank you. Hi there. Oh no, do we have an issue here? We have a timeout. We're having a seizure. Okay. All right. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. All right. We're good. She's got some attention. He's got some attention. We don't know, but we'll now. I think more attention usually amps up the.
Yep.
The anxiety.
Everyone turn back.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Okay. Everybody face me.
Yes.
Eyes up here. Eyes up here. What is it?
Sing for us.
Sing for you? Yeah, no, we're trying to help her, not send her into cardiac arrest with my voice. That's, okay.
Soft kitty.
Okay, let's just take another question. I think she's getting some attention, so we're okay. All right, hi.
Hi. My question is, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve? I've got a lot. I'm gonna name one.
Yes, just one.
One?
You name one, I'll name one.
People that don't pull out into the intersection when it's yellow and they're turning left. Come on, get out there. Man, and then it turns yellow and they're like, oh, I guess I missed it. Oh my gosh. See, we could get 3 or 4 cars through there had you just gotten out there. That drives me crazy. Also people that change lane, that if you let somebody in, that don't wave.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Special place in hell for you.
Yes!
It just, all it takes is this.
Yep, yep.
That's it. It's not hard.
Yep.
True and true and true. I think
I wouldn't instantly driving.
that's mine recently. in the last 2.5 years since the pandemic has been people who pass judgment on the ways that other people react to the existence of the pandemic. For instance, none of us are masked, or some of us are masked, and I was in a place the other day where there were people who were making fun of people who were still wearing masks.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't wear a mask. I've been vaccinated. I've had COVID twice. I feel fine around people all the time. I get tested 3 times a week. And so you see these people who are like, oh, this word or that word. They're not starting to fight, but they're, launching pejoratives at people who you don't know. Maybe they have diabetes. Maybe they live with a loved one who has a heart condition, or maybe their kid has, something. And so I don't like people who pass judgment immediately on the way other people try to.
People wore masks before COVID.
Correct.
Like, it's not a new thing.
So what you don't, that's your choice. You're in charge of your body and your health and how you want to address it, good on you. So that's it. What's yours?
Mine?
Yeah, one pet peeve, because I got 60 going on in my head right now.
People who wear masks.
Fat jokes.
Did you say fat jokes? Because if you're making a bird pun, 2 can play it that game. I know you like it.
But when you set yourself up,
it's even better.
It's even worse.
No, better. It's all the time.
Hi, my name's Melissa. How are you guys?
Good, how are you, Melissa?
I'm good. So I have a question for a friend. Jensen, what cologne do you wear so their husband can wear it?
I can't tell you that.
You have to go with it.
No.
And your friend.
No, I switch it up. I've got a few kind of in rotation. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for that day. So I don't know. I don't know which one they're referring to. Yesterday?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know the name of it, but I know that it's a men's Tom Ford. No, it's a new one.
Is it fabulous?
But it's not. It's not the fabulous one. But it's new. It's like brand new. But it's like some word I can't pronounce.
Fougere Gorget. Fougere Gorget.
Because we got.
Also, I just had a statement. This is my first convention. Chose this one because today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
I do my walks with you guys and Misha, and this is the best day ever, even better than my wedding day.
Is your spouse here?
No, I told him he couldn't come.
That makes sense. Happy birthday. That seems right.
Well done.
We didn't even rehearse that.
Not once. Not
bit.
once. Not once.
Nice work.
Herself, ladies and gentlemen. We have our master. Please say hi to our last question. Our friend, I believe you said Kimmin. It was loud. Kimmin, where are you from?
South Dakota.
That's not a real place. not a real place.
South Dakota.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is. No, I would, no.
She goes, no, we
She's like, we don't say it that way.
Well, you are the last question, so look out and see what we have seen. Just your extended family. Anybody else from South Dakota?
Oh, okay, got a little fan club there. That's awesome.
Take it easy.
What is your question? Oh, she's now changed it now that she's on stage. Ooh, okay, I'm anxious.
If you guys got to do the season or the series finale and you ended up in heaven at the Roadhouse with everybody, what song would Dean make Sam do karaoke on?
I'm glad you asked.
Why doesn't Sam get to make Dean do a karaoke song? Because he would be singing Tweet Swift. Taylor Swift.
What song?
Shake it off! Shake it off!
Love story.
Yeah, I'd probably make you do some Britney.
Bruce Spears. What song?
Slave.
It's called I'm a Slave for You.
Yes.
Exactly.
Thank you for your question.
All right, that does it for us. Thank you so much, Denver, Colorado.